So the Chicago Bears have traded Pro Bowl linebacker Roquan Smith to the Baltimore Ravens for a 2023 second round pick and also a 2023 fifth round pick and linebacker AJ Klein. This is crazy. I knew Roquan was going to get traded, but I didn't think he was going to get traded to the Ravens. That's crazy. And this trade tells me two significant things. So first off, the Ravens think they are perennial Super Bowl contenders. They think they can make it all the way this year. And also, this means that Roquan is probably going to re-sign with Baltimore. Now, I don't know how the Lamar contract works out because of this. I don't know where their money is allocated, but it definitely tells me that they think that their window is right now. They just gained sole possession of first in the AFC North with the Bengals losing to the Browns. So that basically makes any type of way for the Bengals to win the division nearly impossible. The Ravens will hold the tiebreaker if they have the same record at the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen, though. The Ravens have one of the easiest remaining schedules in the league, honestly. That was notable that Chicago is under a new regime. This is the first year of General Manager Ryan Poles and also Coach Matt Eberflus. And I think they're in a full rebuild mode. They just traded Robert Quinn to the Eagles a couple days ago, and now they're trading the centerpiece of their defense, Roquan Smith. Now, from an outside aspect or outside view, I would say that, obviously the Smith trade is more impactful than the Robert Quinn trade, but also this front seven for the Bears hasn't been good all year. So it was a matter of time before they blew it up. Obviously, they wanted to trade Roquan instead of letting him go into free agency. But really, I think the Bears are just focusing on these young players' growth. I don't really think they have any real expectations of the playoffs this year. They did put up 30 on Dallas, so I guess that's pretty good. But, this is a young team, and they're still learning. They're stacking up on draft picks for the future. And Roquan Smith will have a new home in Baltimore. And I really do think that the Ravens are going to give him an extension because you don't give up that much draft capital for a guy you don't plan to have for the long term. That's for sure. Now, if you ask me if the Ravens were to make a move at the deadline and this would be it, I would tell you there's no way. I thought they were going to honestly trade for a receiver, and I believe that the perfect receiver to receive in a trade at the trade deadline is none other than my Panthers' number one wide receiver, DJ Moore. That's who I thought they were going to trade for. Obviously, I believe that we're not parting ways with DJ Moore. It's still good of the Ravens to get a linebacker that shores up the defense. I feel like that's something they've been struggling to find in recent years. Although Patrick Queen is having a really good year, I believe that they'll balance off of each other because Roquan Smith he's not exactly a coverage or a pass coverage linebacker. So I believe where Roquan's deficiency is, Patrick Queen is really good at. So I feel like they could play off each other in that aspect. In strictly passing situations, I believe Queen should be the interior linebacker, and then in other situations, Roquan could be the linebacker. I believe he's the piece that this defense is missing. Personally, I know they have a couple of guys that were injured that are coming back. Owe, Tyus Bowser, David Ojabo, a couple other guys I can't name off the top of my head. But this defense should improve after they get all their guys back. I think they play the Saints this upcoming week, and following that they have a bye. But definitely look out for this Ravens defense moving forward.